widow. While they were busy counting their money, they were disturbed by the sudden wailing of a woman. She was crying for help. She came to them. They asked her, "What is the matter? Why are you weeping?" The woman replied, "I am very sad. A few days back, I and my husband were passing through this forest when we were stopped and looted by robbers. They also killed my husband. Now I have no one to live for. I have no one to go to, so I will kill myself." Madan and Ratan were moved by the sad plight of the woman, so they told her that they would take care of her. They would help her in every way they could. The woman stopped crying and felt comforted. Then they took her along and went to their house, but on the way both thought as to what was to be done. Madan dies. Both decided that the only way to help her was to get her married. They told the widow about this. The widow gave her consent, but both Madan and Ratan were interested in marrying her. So Madan told Ratan to marry her, and Ratan told Madan to marry her. Finally, they decided to play a game of dice. The winner would marry the widow. So they played a game of dice, but the game was a draw. So they decided to write their names on 2 slips of paper, and after folding them, asked the woman to pick up one of the slips. The woman picked up one slip. It was the slip with Madan's name. So Madan married the woman. After a few years, Madan was blessed with a son, but sadly he died soon after the birth of his child. Ratan was very much grieved at his friend's death. Right to property. But Ratan's problem was not over. There was a big problem waiting for him. Madan's widow demanded half of Ratan's property. As Madan had no partnership with Ratan, he refused to give any part of it. So Madan's widow appealed in the king's court. The king heard the case and gave his judgment. Here Betal stopped telling his story. He did not reveal what judgment the king gave. He asked King Vikramaditya, was Madan's widow justified in asking for a share in Ratan's property? King Vikramaditya replied, yes, she was justified in her demand. Why? Betal asked. King Vikramaditya replied, it is a fact that she was married to Madan, but one thing is also that she was found by both of them when they were business partners. Therefore, she had the same claim on both of them. On this basis, she was right in her claim for a share in Ratan's property as well. Betal's warning. Betal was very happy and said, you are right, Vikram. The king also gave the same judgment. King Vikramaditya, knowing Betal's nature, held on to him tightly. But Betal laughed and said, do not be distressed, Vikram. I am not going to leave you now. As King Vikramaditya was about to reach the crematory where the hermit was meditating, Betal said to him, Vikram, I have already forewarned you that the hermit is an evil being. He wants to sacrifice you also in order to enhance his demoniac powers. He will ask you to bow before the sacrificial fire, and when you do so, he will cut off your head. But when he tells you to bow, you tell him to show you how to do it. Hearing this, King Vikramaditya was startled, but he kept quiet. Going to the hermit, he threw Betal before him.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.